Okay, for those of you keeping track, we've got 2 riders left. If you're a really big rider fan, you know who they are, and if you're a really, really big rider fan and you know DK by heart, you know who's coming up next. So, I'll give you... Can you guess who it is now? Try to guess now. Still can't guess? This guy. The ZecterKabuto. Now, most of the other ones actually have the rider name first and then that, but because there already is a Kabuto Zecter, yeah. So you got Kabuto, a picture of the Zecter, and then just another picture of Kabuto riding the Zecter. So let's get cracking. If you're keeping track of the time code on here, because I do actually put time codes on the program on my laptop, the reason why there's kind of a lapse in time is because unlike before where I basically just, stop, start, that sort of thing, I actually am putting these figures back in the box. So it takes me some time to do that, and actually I just realized when I was putting Dano away, I forgot to put the extra stuff from Magito away. I just put the figure away and not the extra stuff. Okay. So this guy actually requires some assembly. It comes with this. It's basically, it can be used as a shield, because there is like a attachment notch for like Decayed or whatever. But there are these 2 little... There. So remember how I was telling you that there were a couple figures that did not exactly have full arm posability? This guy's one of them. That's as far as he goes backwards. You can go like that and like that. That's it. But that's not really a downside, because, the transformation. It's really nice, kind of like a red licorice color. Kind of makes me a little bit craving for those. He's got really nice shiny blue eyes and a nice big horn. And there's his belt in cast off mode with, black for the screen and of course the gold horn. And his feet, and you can kind of see the horn there. Okay, so I'm not going to get into the figure too much because this guy actually was a little tiny bit of a letdown. But for the transformation, what you're going to do is you're going to take his head and basically just snap his neck, just twist it right off, almost. So the back of his head is facing you. Then you're going to take the shield and move that up. You can kind of see what he looks like. Then you're going to take his arms under these. I'll just do one right now. There is a peg there, and on his arm there's actually a hole. I don't know if you can see the hole, but... Oh, damn it, don't move. I don't know if you can see the hole, but there's a... You move his arm a little bit so you can get the peg on here in the hole. And it kind of looks like his arms are merging with that, because there are holes in this. Okay, then you take this part of the leg right here and you twist it, as well as you gotta twist the foot back, so he's got 3 of those things. So twist the leg and then twist the foot, and then bingo, there we go. Now it's a very simple step to get him into the Zecter form. We take the horn, flip it up. We break his, basically break him in 2. There is a hinge, so anyway, we move his feet in like that. Then we flip it like that. And the ZecterKabuto. I was a little disappointed with the size of this, but still, it's an alright figure. Not the best of the series, but still. A lot better than the Legend Rider series version, though. So, like the Legend Rider series belt version. I'll get into that in a little bit, but not during this video. One of the cool things is he actually does have opening wings, and the little tiny thing right there. DK bearing on there. Actually, let's see if we can get sort of like that. You won't fit on there because you're like way too massive. And your hole's too small. A cool thing you can do with this is you can kind of do the henshin where I'm not sure how he does it, but he puts it in like that, and then when it's time to cast off, just cast off. There. I like those little nodule things become like where the buttons are supposed to be, but of course he has no electronics, so I can't make any sounds. He's basically just a little Kabuto beetle, although I do like the fact that they kept the gold horn, unlike the Legend Rider series version, which was just the playing colors horn. And I'll also get into that now. The Legend Rider series Kabuto belt sucks. I do intend to get it, but just for the sake of getting it, you have to open it manually yourself. It won't just pop open when you pull the lever. The wings don't open, and he's very poor when it comes to like the actual sounds. Plus, he's got no lights, so basically, just the display is just a sticker. Yeah. But he actually is alright, like an alright figure. Not too great, but not exactly, not Blade, let's just say. Still one of the good ones. There aren't too many bad ones. In fact, I think the only bad one here is like Blade. So I probably should remember to transform. You also have to flip that down. To transform him back, just flip that up. Move that up. Move that down. Move his hands down. His legs down. Pop his arms out. And then push that down. Move him back. Basically just for the hell of it. He's not doing the pointing to the sun thing. We're trying to do it. Let's see if I can get him to... Yeah, there we go. Isn't that cool? It actually does look like he's pointing to the sun because of the brightness of the window. Got here the car with a nice picture of Kabuto flying, the Zecter flying, and of course the Zect logo for Kabuto. I noticed that all of the Zect like all the rider logos are actually like Zect with their respective insect. There we go. Okay, so I'll just put this guy back in, just so you can see why it takes me so long to get the next video going. So we got one left, and then we'll be getting on to the belts. We got 5 belts, plus some other nifty crap to go to. Yeah, it's not crap, it's actually quite good. My dad calls it crap, but then again, he still is a Bush supporter, so kinda makes you wonder there. Dad, if you ever watch this, I'm sorry about that remark, but seriously, Bush, why? Okay. I'm gonna go back in that board, you little. Get in there. If you don't, I'm gonna hunt down Yuri. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, threaten your little sister and then you go back in, don't you there, you little butthole. Okay, I'm gonna stop this now while I close this, then look at that. Oh, I gotta go. Okay, here we go with the next one, and the final one for the Final Form Ride figures.